Okay, so we're going to look at assignment 3, which is the bevel square. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts in the bevel square, but there's 4 of those parts that are going to be the same. And, sorry, 4 of those parts that are different, and 1 of them is the same. So we'll open up SolidWorks here. We'll type in solid. First app that appears, SolidWorks 2019, is the version we're using. And when it opens up there, we're going to click on New Part. We want to create a new part. So click on Part. And the next thing we want to do is we want to look at the thumb screw, the screw itself. So we're going to create a sketch on the front, top right. The front or the right plane. I'm going to click on the right plane just to be different. I'll left click on it. When I left click on it, I get an option there for 4 options, and I'm going to select the sketch option. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to draw a center line. I'm going to draw a center line just to show me in my head where my line of symmetry is. I'm then going to draw a profile which will equate to half the profile of the thumb screw. So I'll come in there.
3D sketch, yeah.
Nope, 2D sketch.
No?
2D sketch. So I'm going to draw a profile something like this. And I'm going to then put in smart dimensions. So the smart dimensions are, you always put the smallest dimension first. So I think this one will be the smallest dimension, which is 3. It's half the diameter, 6. Okay. And I'm going to put in the distance from here to here as being 1. Okay, the distance from here to here, okay, as being 1. Okay, and then I'm going to say that the distance between this line here and this line here is 10. And this, between this line here and this line here is 6. Now you see what happens there. It's after dropping down, so I need to just simply get out of my command. So I was in Smart Dimension. I'm going to click on Smart Dimension again, deselect it. You can see there that it's no longer grey in. And I'm just going to, it was like this. I'm just going to simply click on a point and pull it up north, like that. So I'm going to click on Smart Dimension. I'm going to Smart Dimension this line. I'm going to tell it it's 8. And then we can tell it that the outside, the distance between here and here, is diameter 15, which means it's going to be 7.5 radius. And the distance between here and here is diameter 12, which is 6 radius. And then distance is 12. So there we have a full profile. Now I have to just close it up and draw a line between the 2 points. And that creates now a complete enclosed entity. You can see it's gone grey now, it's white. So we're going to go to features, let's select revolve bottom base, and we'll click on the green thing. So now I've revolved that around there. The only thing I'm missing is I put in one fillet here using sketch fillet, but I'm going to come over here and I'm going to create a fillet, sorry, chamfer, over here on this edge and on this edge by creating a 1mm fillet. So I'm going to select the 1mm chamfer. Sorry. I'm select chamfer, so the arrow below fillet, select chamfer. I'll come in here and change D1 to 1. And I'm going to change the degrees are 45 as standard. I'm going to click on that, and I'll click on that. And I'm going to tick, and that is that. Now, the one thing we haven't done today is we haven't added any surfaces, any appearances, or any textures. So I'm just going to go over here to material, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go down and select brass as the new material. It's just going to give me all the different properties of brass. You'll see there now if I go to evaluate, let's go to measure. Okay, sorry, I go to properties and I go to mass properties. I can see that the weight of that is 19.73 grams because brass has got a density of 0.01 grams per cubic millimeter. And that changes per each of them. Also we can see the surface, the volume, the centre of mass and so on. So we could actually design that in if we needed for instance. Okay, so that's that. So we say file, save as, and we're going to call that, create a folder called assignment 3. We'll call it Thumbscrew. And that's that.